Let's go and talk about escape sequences. What are them? There are some unique characters that we combine them with strings to achieve something that without them is very hard to achieve. So what are them? For example, let's assume that we want to have a string like this. Print, for example, hi, and in next line I want to have how are you. So as you can see, if I run this, it returns some error for me. So how we can do that? It's a time that escape sequence will play the role. How we can use, for example, we want to have hi at the first line, and in the second line we want to have how are you with the question mark at the end of that. After hi we can have backslash and n. These two characters will play a role and will go to next line. Let's run that. And as you can see, we have it here. We have many others that in this section I want to talk about. For example, another one that I want to use is a tab. We want to have, instead of going to another line between after hi, I want to have some spaces, have a tab there. How we can do that? Backslash t will play the role here. And as you can see, if I run that, hi how are you is for the first print for line 1, hi in the first line, how are you in the second line, and this is for the second. Let me comment it out and run it again. And as you can see, we have some spaces here. Okay. Another thing that we have, if we want to have a backslash, what do I mean by that? Let's assume that we have this simple, and between hi and how are you, I want to have backslash, something like this. Okay, I put some backslash here, and when I run that, when I run that, it will return some error for me. Syntax warning. It said, what is backslash h? If we want to have a backslash here, we should put 2 backslash, and then in the output we have this. Hi, how are you? With backslash between them. Another one that we have is a single quotation. What is that? So, I want to write some sentence and print it out. I want to write, for example, it's me. It's me. We should have some single quotation here, like this. How we can do that? Simply with backslash and simple quotation. We can have it like this, it's me. So another one is double quotation. How we can double quotation? For example, we have this print again, and I want to have some double quotation here. For double quotation, again I will put backslash and double quote. Then in the output I can see it's me, double quote, and after that we can see the me. It will be useful in many cases, depend on, for example, you want to return some response to user, depend on the action. These escape sequences will be help. Another thing that we have is unique code. Unique code. What is that? Let's assume that we want to have a heart emoji here. How we can do that? One of the way is to use Unicode. Let me write, for example, hertz, and after that backslash u as a character, and 2564 I think is for the hertz. Let me run that. No, it's not. 2564. It's something that I think is for the hertz, but I'm not sure about the number exactly. But we can use these unique codes to provide, for example, U20AC is stand for euro symbol. With this, we can provide the symbols and, for example, emoji or anything else that we want to use. Okay, another thing that we have here, let's assume that we want to print some location in Windows. For example, we have a variable, and in that variable we have a location in drive C, and in, for example, user, and in folder, and that's it. Let's see what will happen if I want to print that. Print location. If I print this one, as you can see, it will face errors. It said I want to identify some unique codes, but there isn't something. You put backslash here, but I can't find a unique code for that. How we can handle that? We simply put R before quotation. We can handle these kind of strings and run them. Okay, let me back to this. I put something here in a wrong way. Let me save that, and as soon as I run this, you can see that, let me run it in the, it's in wrong location, I think. Let me close it and run it again. Yes, it will go to another location in my terminal. As you can see the output right now, it will be something that we provided here. So these are some escape sequences that we can use to show some error, some text to our end users, depend on their actions or anywhere. For example, if we have some alerts and we want to show something to them, we can use these escape sequences.